Afternoon, day 27, and today I'm going to talk to you about feel and imagination. Remember yesterday I spoke to you a little bit about the psychological, the mental approach to golf. Never is that more important than in the short game. This is the area of the game where for the first time we're not playing at maximum. We don't require a full swing. What we do require here is a good sense of feel and a good imagination. So when we're trying to hit the ball to a target and use a smaller, shorter swing, we're basically saying to ourselves, what has it got to feel like for us to land the ball in that area there, for it to run out and go into the hole? Often I get asked the question when people are talking about short game is, well, how do I know how far to take the club back? In effect, the short game is about aim, load and fire. So how do you know how far to take the club back? Well, how about I said to you, if you had to throw the ball into that bucket there, would you be thinking to yourself, how far should I take my arm back to judge how hard, soft, how long, how far it's got to be for me to judge that distance? I'm not thinking about how far my arm's coming back, I'm thinking about what it's got to feel like. How can I do that? Because I hit thousands and thousands and thousands of short shots, short chip shots, with the chipping technique, the pitching technique that we've spoken about so far during the series. But this is an area of the game that really requires you to have what I always consider to be a database. You're building a database. By practicing those short shots, you're building your feel sense, you're getting an understanding for what it's got to feel like. And before that takes place, the first thing that's got to take place is your imagination. That you're standing behind the ball, looking at the hole and looking at the landing spot. What's it got to look like? Where's it got to land? How many times have I hit this shot before? Where does it have to land and then run out to in order for the ball to go into the hole? I hear so many conversations about half swings, quarter swings, people taking the club back in increments, different clubs, different lofts. Get a good understanding for one club first. What can you do with just one club? And I always say to people, although the lower shot is generally the easier one of the two, the higher one is the one that you should really work on and practice the most, because that's the one where sometimes you just haven't got any alternative. You have got to hit it over something. And get a good understanding. Make this club an extension of your right arm, your right hand, your body, so that it feels more like you're just feeling for a throw. If I asked you, like I just said, if I asked you to throw that ball into that bucket, you wouldn't be thinking about how far your arm had to cut back, because you've thrown the ball plenty of times before in the past. You've got a genuine idea for what it should feel like. So build that feel sense up. Try and get yourself away from how far it should be going back into what's it going to look like, where's it got to land, and how can I feel that shot taking place. And in particular then when you're in your practice ground and in your practice routine situation, get yourself in a pre-shot routine. The bucket basically represents where the ball's got to land, and the flagstick would be further on than that. So all I'm looking at here is if I can get it into the top of the bucket, that would represent my landing space, and the ball then is going to run out. So I've seen the shot in my mind. I might come round, have a couple of practice swings to see if I can feel for what I think has to take place. And then I'm into, can I execute that shot and land the ball where I want it to land? Hope that makes sense. There's lesson 27. See you tomorrow for 28.